My name is Millicent Njoro, and I'm here to invite you to the most exciting, educational and informative coffee tours talking about coffee. How well do you know your coffee?
Fairview Estate has been in existence since 1909. We've been producing coffees since that time, and today we currently produce between 80 and 100 tons of the finest coffee. We actually call ourselves the home to the world's finest coffee. The coffee tourism project was started about a year and a half ago. The idea is to have about 70,000 visitors a year coming to Fairview Estate, undertaking the tour, and really being able to experience in this amazing and wonderful environment some of Kenya's nature while being informed and educated by our very capable staff.
So going back to the diseases that affect the coffee, most of them being fungus, we have coffee berry disease. Luckily where I'm standing, we do not have any sick berries. So the more natural the environment, the better the coffee.
Within that coffee tour, you'll get to see how coffee is produced, how it's grown, how it's processed at factory level. And at the end of the tour, you'll get to taste some of our world-famous brands.
It's very good.
Our double AA, our AB, our PB, and other grades of coffee. We have a very professional barista and the whole team really undertaking the coffee tour.
Actually, good coffee should have good aroma. It should have fragrance. Actually, fragrance is what you get after grinding your coffee.
So my friend, she's a big coffee fan. We were thinking, what could we do close to Nairobi? And we just said, oh yeah, maybe if we find a coffee plantation, why not visit? Because Kenyan coffee is famous. And so I Googled and I found it as the first hit. So we were like, why not?
The tour was amazing. I think it was very rounded so that we were immersed. It was not like a museum. It was very hands-on.
The color, this has a better color as compared to this one. And for the parchment too.
Other activities at Fairview include, this beautiful dam, just walking and hiking. There's a lot of bird watching activities. There's a waterfall. It's roughly about 2-3 times, I'd say, the size of Karura Falls. So yeah, lots of different fun stuff to do. You can bring your mountain bike here and go riding. Walking, hiking is a big one. But I think, one of the key value propositions is being able to engage with 108 workers. Fairview Estate is very accessible. From Nairobi CBD, it's about a 20-minute ride by matatu. If one is driving from CBD, probably slightly less than that time, 15-20 minutes again.
Yeah, it was lovely. Nice nature. If you come out of very stressful Nairobi and then it's just all quiet, you have the birds and the plants and the sunshine.
I think the whole thing was very unique for me because where I come from, we don't grow coffee. So to see how it's done and how it's processed was very unique.
As far as, receptivity to domestic tourists, really that's our key market. We have the Kahawa Festival once a year, and the Kahawa Festival hosts about 500 or more visitors, but we're trying to grow that to several thousand. For domestic guests, we only charge 1,000 shillings, and for children, 500 shillings, children between the ages of 12 and 18. But below that, it's free. And so instead of, your traditional mall experience, I think this is something very, very different and enjoyable to do with families.